Holy shit, we're live again. We always continue to live, no matter what. What should we talk about here? I don't know the title that I put on here, but I was thinking it should be called Nightcap. Because I put this cool hat on. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if we can do it this way. So you could say you could see my hat. No, that's not gonna work. Well, works for me. So what I've noticed, I was watching a video of mine from a few days ago. Now, this happens frequently, consistently, often, that I'll rewatch a video and I will say a word. I'll be talking to someone that was here in the what's up, is that Canna Bear? What's up, man? So I'll make a video. I'll be talking to somebody in the comments. Like I just said Canna Bear. So there's a dude, I think, because I know you have a channel and I've seen your fucking face, bro. I know who you are. And then I'll watch the video and the comment that the person left won't be there. And sometimes what the person was saying changed. And it's very obvious because uh, I'm actually on screen just like this. Where are we at here? We'll do this. This is good. But you can't see me. It's fine. You know who I am. It changes. So I'm talking, and the language is coming out of my mouth is directed towards a comment that was over here. What's up, Saifan? Uh, it it appears as though I'm responding to someone that isn't there, as if they're an illusion. That I'm just some goofy motherfucker talking to no one about nothing. Or sometimes it sounds like I'm saying something that wasn't projected onto my screen here on the left hand side over here. It's right here. See my finger here? I'm pointing at where it would be right there. Maybe it's over there. Maybe it's over there. It's on that side. Uh, he's goofy. But I watch the video and I'm listening to me speak because I don't edit my videos, but it seems as though my videos are edited, meaning the people on the other side of the screen here either delete their account or redact a statement or edit. I don't know how they edit a statement, but they edit it so it sounds like I'm saying something goofy, but I'm actually responding to what's on the screen. And that's why I do live shows, because I think it's fun to do. I think it's enjoyable. I enjoy interacting with all of you people. But then sometimes it's so fucking not to go really, off the deep end on this point, because I'm going to say it again. I watched my videos and I'm saying something, and literally I've said the person's name that's over here commenting. I've said it to whoever the fuck it might be. And I've responded directly to it, and then I watch the video and it's not there. It's literally not there. And other times, somebody says something, it's like some people come in the room, like if this is a room, and just say the most outlandish, stupid shit. There's this one person that comes in and says all this religious shit. they try to get a rise out of me. I'm supposing, but that's not difficult to do because I'm always awake. I always see. I'm what you call a seer, and I just have fun with it. But it's like it gets a little fucking crusty when somebody says to me something to the extent that Jesus was a living, walking person with a he was on record as he was a criminal. Somebody said that. You can go check it out. It'll probably be deleted tomorrow. But okay, first of all, you didn't live 2,000 years ago, if that's when that guy supposedly existed, and you don't know him. So there's only stories, but he was factually telling me that the Jesus Christ figure was a white guy walking through the desert with 12 disciples, and he was certain of it. Are you fucking serious? So when someone ever tells you anything about the Bible, you have to immediately go, you live in a delusion. Not an illusion, a delusion. You're completely out of your fucking mind. So every single time someone says anything, well, I believe, if you believe in the Bible, you believe in Santa Claus. If you believe in the Quran, you believe in uh, the gypsies and the genies of. Don't get me wrong, there are genies, there are gypsies, there is some sort of god creatures out there, but not in the way that the book says. There's no way every single letter and every single word was perfectly put there, placed upon paper in the papacy to prescribe to you some pontification of perfection. There's no perfect creature. If Jesus was a criminal, as this person supposedly put forth, then everyone ever, because I don't know if you've read any books on well, the Bible. There's that thing. Do you swear on your mother's grave? Do you swear on the Bible? Do you swear on this? Then you read all the law books. You couldn't. You don't have enough time in your life to read every single fucking law book. That's a fact. I don't care how good of a lawyer. Did Jesus have a lawyer? No. It's a law. Jesus made the law. He didn't prescribe to it. He perfected it. Is that right? Yes, that's what he did. Well, then how could he be a criminal? He's a criminal against the law that man made. What is? I don't get what this person was trying to uh, profess. Uh, uh, See, that's I'm almost to the point of only just getting on here to go, I don't, what are you fucking people talking about? What are you doing? Go fucking, you know, play on the internet, talk to who you want, go and find your imaginary gods and fairies and whatever. It doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not a devout atheist. I'm not a devout Christian. I'm not a devout to anything. I don't. Uh, it's as if I care so much that I don't care. Does anybody know that feeling that you care so much that you don't care? You care so much that you don't care. It's like going, I mean, what can I do about this? I don't know how to help and instill knowledge into your brain because your brain has been so. Uh, I'm trying to brainwash people. I'm going to tell you here. Here's a fact. Here's a fact. This is a fact. I'm trying to brainwash you. It means I'm trying to clean your fucking brain. Brainwashing got inverted, meaning that your brain is so full of shit, I'm trying to wash it for you. Meaning, I don't want you to know what I know. I don't want you to believe what I believe. But it'd be nice if you could believe something for yourself. People's opinions and people's beliefs fucking suck. I have plenty of things that, that I think. And who is I? Who is I? Here. Who is I to think such things? What is thought and what is I? If you can, if you Christians, you Muslims, you atheists can retort or refer back to your books and give me an answer to who am I and what is thought, then as soon as you can answer those two questions, then an honest dialogue. But I have a feeling within myself that no one will be able to answer either of those questions. Who am I? And what is thought? And if you want to go to you want to go to a third degree, you want to be a third degree Mason. Where did those thoughts arise from? The I that's having thoughts. Where did those things come from? Do they come from a place? Did your thoughts come from a place? Yeah, I got you on a siphon. I got you on both those. I know both of them. Yes, I know both of those words. And Gnostic texts. I'm gonna stop you right there. Everything that was written is Gnostic. Everything, including the picture book, including the dictionary, including the uh, do you eat spaghetti? Have you ever read a book on how to produce noodles? You remember that noodle god? I'm your divine master of noodles. That's a Gnostic text. You going a little too hard with that, Siphon. It's interesting. Yeah, it depends on your culture, right? But why is every culture pretty much have a white dude as the Jesus figure? What ha Excuse me, what happened to the black mother? What happened to her? Why is there no religions other than hoodoo that or any of the magical arts that has a profane version of the black mother? Did Jesus fuck a black woman? I'm trying to ask a very simple question. Here, for all you fucking dum-dums, if everything came out of Africa, then everyone should be black, right? The black African out of black Africa theory. Yeah, that's stupid. And if everything came out of Jesus that gave birth to wait, no, wait, was it was Mary that gave wait, she was impregnated by nobody and then had a white child. Where did the black people come from? You fucking idiots. Do you see how stupid both of your stories sound? Everything came out of Africa, everything was black. No, that's not exactly how that works because then everything would be black. But it's not. And well, everything came out of Jesus. But do people in Africa believe in the Bible? No, they don't. No, they don't. They believe that some figment of your imagination impregnated a woman that you didn't believe existed and then gives birth to a white child. And then here's the story. Here's the next generation. The next generation, they're all white. Where'd the black people come from, you fucking Bible banging freaks? You pieces of dumb shit. Your preacher's a liar. Black or white or Asian. You ever see any? Hey, here's a fun one. You ever see an Asian dude preaching at a church? Did you ever see any Asian people at your church? Really, seriously, I'm being very serious here. Do you ever see any Asian people at your church? Like the squinty-eyed, slant-eyed, the chicks with the straight pussy hair? You realize like most people have like bushy hair, but like the Asian women have a different kind of smell, and their ears also contain wax that isn't it's a dry wax, not a wet wax, and all of a sudden their vagina has hair on it that is straight, not curly and puby like. How's that happen? And how come Asian dudes don't have hair on their face? And they're not at your church. I have an idea. Tell me, I want someone to take a picture of a true preacher that's sitting there in front of a church, Christian, Catholic, Orthodox, whatever the fuck you do. Go show me an Asian one, like an Asian dude, right? The guy that's Asian, Chinese, Japanese. That's what you'd consider Asian. I get that Egyptian is Asian. I get that Indian is actually part of that subcontinent culture. Asian, they're not there. I mean, people are gonna get me to fucking stutter through life like a fucking idiot because what isn't obvious here? Well, the Asian people. What are Asian people? What's their religion, and why do they have a different religion than you? Did Jesus not come into their mother Mary? Do they speak a different language? Do they have a different understanding of the context of language? Do they draw different symbols? Oh, they certainly do. Do they write in a different direction? Do they use the right and left hand? I don't know. Who knows about that? But certainly, I need someone to show me a picture of an Asian dude. Because you're not going to find a black woman standing in front of a church. I mean, she will be when she's singing. I wonder why that is. Gospel, you want to get in some Baptist shit? Come on, Baptists. Come on, you Baptists. Have you been baptized? Hey, they call me grandma for a reason. I'm gonna baptize you right now. Why is your mother, the black mother, not preaching at the church, but is only, uh, you know, stand there and go, and they're gonna sing. They're part of the choir. They're instructing the choir, but the Baptist and the ministry, get the fuck out of here. I still want to watch. I still want to watch an Asian. I want to want the whole Asiatic culture. Oh wait, is Asiatic black? Because there's a lot of black people that call themselves Asiatic. Mm. Oh, how deep do you want to go with this one? How deep would you like to? And by the way, this is all I had to say. Alexandra, I'm gonna talk to you in a second. Sorry I didn't get back to you earlier. You text me, and I just kind of scrolled through, and I was out having a drinking day with some friends. But yeah. Is there any farther that I have to go with this? That people get it? It only took 18 minutes to get through the. Hey Alexander, did you change your the picture beside your name there? I can't see it. It's dark in this room, but it looks like it appears as though I mean if I must be a firekeeper, I'm only going to spit hot fire. Dylan. The reason fire works is because I blow on it. I go, and fire is produced out of my mouth, out of my hand, out of my mind, out of the third eye and the two others. I have fire in my being. I'm a fire being. Everyone else is too. You wouldn't exist if you didn't have fire in your system. That's why you have cold-blooded and hot-blooded creatures. Ding dong. Does anybody get this? If you're a hot-blooded creature, it means your body maintains a certain temperature. Why is it there's cold-blooded creatures, which varies between the realm, like what temperature is their body? It varies. But a hot-blooded creature stays about 98 degrees, right? How could your body stay that warm if it were not for the fact that you have fire in the belly? fire in the belly, the dantian, fire in the mind, in the third eye. If you didn't have fire in your system, you wouldn't function. You have to have fire. Fire is the element that you are. The other three, which I've plainly explained to people before, is water, which you can get from plants and just living. You kind of absorb it, and earth, you eat things, and then air, which you breathe. You can't not breathe. You cannot. You don't have to eat things. And you don't necessarily have to ingest too much water, but breathing you must do because that is called spirit. Spirit. Thus you get the words fire, water, which is alchemy. Some people might call it alcohol, but it is literally water that is infused with the spirit of energy. Energy is information in the mind. Energy is imagination. Energy is the capacity to do things that you don't think you can do because you believe it and you think it and you've thought it and you go, where did that belief and that think and that thought, you know, where did that come from? Back to the beginning of the video, where does thought come from and who are you and why am I? And yeah, that's a lesson for today. I mean, even hot-blooded creatures can survive in many different climates. Cold-blooded just means cold-blooded. It means you don't really care about anything. Cold-blooded is uh, Agent Zero, one of the greatest. Gilbert Arenas, one of the greatest basketball players ever. I think he had a. Did he get ACL issue? I don't know. I think he broke something in one of like. But anyways, he was one of the greatest shooters, one of the greatest basketball players ever. Um, and he was cold blooded. You know what I mean? Like because nothing affected him because he just did what he had to do and got it done. That's cold blooded. It means there's no emotion, there's no passion, there's no anything. So here's my job, I'm doing it. It is done. The word was spoken and God has spoken it, and therefore, eh. Hopefully I covered all the things I wanted to. Probably listen to this again and continue on this logical this is a logical fallacy that I'm actually speaking. Oh wait, no, that's the Bible is a logical fallacy because there's no logic in the Bible, so therefore it's a fallacy. Remember that. And I'm going to talk to you in a little bit, Alexandra. Have a beautiful day to everybody else, or a beautiful night. It's all the same time everywhere, no matter what you're doing. A fire that does not, yeah, does not. Siphon, yeah. That will be my next video. We'll deal with the fire that does not consume. It's an Ouroboros, as it were. Whether you have one snake eating its own tail or two, we'll deal with that next time. It's good to see y'all. Stay well. Eat, ate. We eat all things. Eat, eat, eat MCs. That's what we do.